Welcome back to No Corners.
Welcome back. My boy Gucci's here.
You're
One of the guys.
finally back. we've been playing this for a minute, true?
Yeah.
But it never lines up. He messaged me one day, but I'm all the way in Adelaide and that. So like it's cool.
I've been waiting for a while too, you know? Yeah.
Straight
This
up.
guy's the busiest person I know, man.
Too much runarounds, but you know how it is.
Yeah, man.
But it's cool. We here.
Yeah, we're here now.
Yeah.
Man.
Chop it up.
Yeah. What's it called? We just get it started, you know? Like, just tell us about your background, a little bit about your background, you know?
Yeah, but I'm just one of the guys from the area, you know?
Yeah.
Grew up in the area, still in the area. You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah.
Just hustling, running around, trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Basically it type thing.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
don't really have an exciting like but
Nah, like
I'm just one of the boys from the area.
Nah, go back a bit further back.
Uh-huh.
A bit further back, like where you from? Like Sudan.
South Sudan,
Yeah.
you know, from Mani,
Yeah.
again, just regular shit, bro, you know,
Yeah. Were you?
you know. I don't know, but you know the nerves they kick in. you start talking random shit. But not yet, bro. Like just regular shit, bro. Growing up in the area around the older boys, seeing shit, you know. Just maneuver through that, you know what I mean? Now we're here. As you know, I do events and shit.
Yeah.
So kind of got stuck into that early, like back in the days.
Yeah.
Granville, Erskine Park, Marion, you know what I mean? So that was kind of like my, I guess, escape from what the boys did, or like distraction from like being involved in what everyone else around was doing type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I kind of just been stuck into that, and that's what I'm kind of known for.
Yeah. How'd you get started in that? You know, how did that all come about? Like, cause I remember the Afro James.
Yeah.
Not Afro James. Like,
No limits,
Yeah.
all that. So like, yeah, but just a few of the boys back in the day just like were doing events and stuff. Like DJs and like MCs and all this. I was just one of the guys that's like, I guess was known in the area. So kind of got involved in doing that with them, you know. But the group kind of split, shit like that. And I just venture off doing my own thing. And then I started doing No Limits. And that was like the whole parties. Niggas just used to hire out a whole, go hire out speakers and just pump it on Facebook, bro.
yeah.
You know? Stuff like that. So that's how it started. And then gradually move on to like 18 plus, which is the Afro Jams now. And yeah, bro, just trying to see where that road takes niggas.
Yeah. Why did Cause I was around when you were throwing all them events, bro.
Yeah.
Most legendary.
Were you there,
like,
bro?
stuff.
No.
Nah,
I came in 2018
Yeah,
over
he was
here.
still in the UK, but the whole hood knows. Everyone knows. Most legendary shit ever. You know, one of the greatest runs.
Are you from the UK?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, you missed out, bro.
Yeah, you missed
You
out,
missed
bro.
out.
The
We
greatest
used to have
parties, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did that kind of stop? You know, I remember there used to be a lot of fights. We used to always punch on and stuff.
That's one of the reasons, bro. I guess that's like, why did it stop? Timing, bro, you know? As you know, like, niggas get older and stuff like that. If you're doing parties in the area, bro,
Man.
it's going to end up, like,
Yeah.
harder to control.
Yeah.
And then that gets a bit of a mission, like, with dealing with councils and stuff, like, councils and, like, police gets involved. And then they just put all this pressure on you. And it gets risky for, like, innocent people as well, you know what I mean? Because you could have like 400 people, bro, and then you have like two of the like idiots that come mess it up. You know what I mean? Like young, like, you know?
Yeah.
And then, you know, that kind of like puts a bad thing
Rep
on the
on
whole
everything.
thing.
Yeah.
So one thing leads to another, like niggas like me cop the heavy shit, get a fine or like get banned from certain
Yeah,
venues, you know what I mean? And it makes it tough. So, and plus like alcohol as well.
Yeah.
Because back then, niggas were young, so we're doing like under 18 stuff, you know? So you can't mix that with alcohol.
Yeah.
You caught big fights,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So I guess kind of like cut costs into that, bro. Just like cut it off, move on to like 18 plus. Because like I kind of knew like how the game works in a certain way. So just like take the risk, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I did that and just been trying to do that, just learning every day. how to maneuver.
A lot of it was still, a lot of people were still like 18 plus for most part, you know.
Yeah, it was like all mixed up, bro.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
all ages, just like bang.
And then I remember you used to work with my boy Zinger, and then
Yeah, Zigga.
he's kind of like, you know, parted ways and started like doing different type of events.
Yeah,
Like, and then I remember I used to go to both your parties, and then you kind of like inserted like I feel like where your growth came is like you mix like the white music, you know.
yeah.
That was like the big difference.
You got to though, innit?
Yeah, like,
Because
well,
you have to be part of the
yeah,
culture,
yeah.
innit? as
You
well.
have to mix it all up. You can't like box yourself in one section. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, bro. So yeah, me, Zinga, all the boys, Peter and Yang, we all used to
Yeah.
do the events back in the day.
Yeah.
But Chicho, like heaps of us, you know.
Yeah.
But what happens, bro, when you do all that in a group? Because everyone like, oh, what happened? What happened?
Yeah.
You know. But what happens, bro, is like ideas get mixed up and like people don't know what, like, you know, like roles and stuff. It get all mixed up, bro.
Yeah.
Not just with us. It happens every time.
Yeah.
With
In a group
everything.
setting, and then that takes a toll on, you know, individuals start leaving, and it's like, yo, this shit is not working.
Yeah.
So it's like, bang, just pull the plug.
How old were you when you started like doing that, like roughly around?
Like, just turned 18 type shit.
Yeah, yeah,
But it's like, you start doing it, but then you don't know what you're doing,
yeah.
you know?
You just learn as.
And then you
go.
learn as you go.
Yeah.
And niggas are still learning right now. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
You're still
crazy.
learning.
Still learning, but you can't
Yeah.
stop learning because there's new stuff every day.
Yeah.
There's like too much you got to deal with behind the scenes, but no one knows.
Yeah. What's some of like the hardest things? Like were cops like targeting, like singling you out when you were doing that? Or like.
Yeah, but well, not like singling me out, but singling like what's happening. Cause like let's say for instance, bro, you do a party at Erskine Park Community Center, you know that's like neighbors around,
Yeah.
bro. As soon as like it finishes, it's like just
Rubbish.
Everyone's outside.
everyone is out on the street,
Yeah.
like cans getting chucked on fences. It's a mess, you know.
Yeah.
As you can imagine, how many calls the feds will be getting.
Yeah.
So it's like what happens at Erskine Park, like. So now every time there's a booking at Erskine Park, they'll be like, if it's the same thing as last time, they're like, oh, how can we try to stop that from happening?
Yeah.
Because they know what they're gonna get at the end of the night. Not all the time, but like
Yeah.
For most nights.
for
yeah.
most like complaints and stuff like that. So that's one of the, I guess the hard part is trying to minimize all the hazards that could take place.
Yeah.
Because one little thing, bro, now, because it got in stricter,
Yeah.
one little thing can just like put a stain on the brand or the person's name, and it's hard to like move around with that type of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they don't know how it works. Like they just think everyone in the party is the problem,
Yeah.
but it's not like just like 1 or 2, 3 people.
Yeah, that's
You
it.
get me? So that's one thing. And then there's heaps of stuff.
Yeah,
it's
too
so
much,
many
too much
shit.
happened. So like with that, like when was it when you're like, alright, I'm gonna stop doing this and I'm gonna do this now. Like I'm gonna shift to like 18 plus. Like what was like the last straw? Like you're like, alright, I'm cutting this because it just stopped out of nowhere. Because I remember, bro, we used to go to all of them. Brother used
Yeah.
to go off, and then it just stopped. And then it's like nothing's ever been the same since then. You know?
Yeah, but I don't know if you know, but then there was like this big Halloween party that I did. That was the last whole party
Yeah.
that ever happened, like in the area.
Yeah.
You know, it was at Granville.
Yeah.
It was like big, bro, like in a big hole, like just like Facebook was like spreading it everywhere. And then there was like some area stuff going on. And that was like the meeting point where everyone was going to be at.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So as you can imagine, there's like, okay, there's trouble bound to happen.
Yeah.
So there's like a lot of tension in the air type thing. And then the party went good, bro, like legendary party. Ended the whole era with a bang.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was there.
And then at the end of the night, like 3 a.m., something happened down the road.
Yeah.
And then I wake up the next day, bro, because I had a good time. Everyone had a good time.
Yeah.
So I'm like, gonna go say thank you to the whole people. Like, yo, your sekis were good, blah, blah, blah. And then, bro, like I'm seeing on Channel 9, some dude got sliced or some shit. You know what I mean? Like down the road. So like, oh, damn. So that brought a lot of like heat
Yeah.
to the event. And I'm like, damn, bro, like that's crazy, you know what I mean? Like, it's a bit of a mission. But other than that, bro, I woke up one day, so that was done,
Yeah.
you know?
Like fuck it.
That was done. It had nothing to do with the event,
Yeah.
you know? It was just like some area people
Yeah.
doing their thing. But obviously, given there was a lot of people, the news wanted to tie to some shit
Yeah.
to the party. So they just like show footages of the party, show the thing that happened down the road, link it all together, and just pump it out.
Yeah.
That was that. And then I was just like, bro, like just why not do 18 plus? Take a risk, try it. Try it, bro. You know?
Have you ever looked back since then?
I do, but I look back. I'm looking back right now. I'm thinking of the whole
Yeah.
yeah.
Amazing, you know.
But looking back in what way? Like what do you mean?
Business wise,
Like how was that jump
like
for you?
that jump that you did for 18 plus, like business wise, did it go up?
And then what's it called? Like even with the 18 before you took that jump, what was like the money looking like? Cause you were young, you know, and you were throwing events, you know, like how
Straight
did
up.
that make you feel, you know?
Yeah, well, you make the money, but then you have to spend
Yeah.
back to it. You can go blow it on like the Gucci, or you can like, I need money to hire the next speakers or the next place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was that, bro. Just making money and putting back into it.
Yeah.
But then like, it's not a lot.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay. So starting 18 plus was like a brand new scratch bar because it's like a whole different audience.
Yeah.
But it helped because I was doing the under 18s and there was a few 18 plus. So it's like the name was already like
Yeah.
Going
you already
on.
had like a buzz.
yeah. So it kind of just like transferred to that,
Yeah.
and it kind of just got stuck into it. Like hence you guys coming to the 18 plus stuff.
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Fuck.
So
That is.
it's a slow grind. It's a hustle, but it happens. But you just gotta roll the dice and do it. So that's what happens.
And then
That's
now,
what happened.
Now you're like doing big stuff, but before you like started doing 18 plus, you kind of like did media as well, and like DMETV,
Yeah.
and like I've noticed you stopped posting because I used to tune in a lot, you know, like, well, how did that come about as well? Because it seems like you do everything, man.
DME, bro, as you know, like I'm from the area, so it's like heaps of boys rapping, blah blah blah. I just picked up the camera, just started like recording what's going on,
Yeah,
and then just started a page and just pumping that out. And then I did it at the right time because that's when the whole scene was like before it blew up.
yeah.
So it's like everything that I did was like content from the start.
Yeah.
So it helped the channel grow because it's like, okay, what's happening? Let's go to this page and suss it out. So I was doing that for a while, bro. I got tired of it, bro. Like, you know, that comes with its own little problems. You deal with like egos or like just the headaches of like dealing with rappers,
yeah,
posting on the page constantly, mixing that with work. It takes a toll, you know?
Yeah.
And plus, like I was working as well, but niggas were working at warehouses,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So imagine doing your head in at the warehouse and then you gotta go on the page and like, you know what I mean?
See what's
Post some shit. It takes a toll. And then I was just like, I just grew out of it, bro. I just cold turkey, just like, I don't give a fuck about this. Started like focusing on events. The first thing that I ever did.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening.
Cause you got like almost like 20K followers on that, and like you haven't
Yeah.
posted in a
showing
while.
me that.
Yeah, I was showing him like, damn.
It's a good follow, but I give it to you if you want. I give it to you if you want. Up to you. You know?
Yeah, this guy. What's it called? Like, bro, you do everything. You know, you even had your own podcast as well. Like, tell us a little bit about that as well.
Yeah,
So I was tuned in. I was like, oh shit, bro, this guy doing everything. You know, and then
Yeah,
the
but
episode stopped as well.
I'm pretty random, but I just wake up one day and just do something,
Yeah.
you know? So yeah, podcast, PC podcast, I was doing that. It's talking to the boys, you know? Because I was doing the DME stuff already, so I'm like used to like doing interview type of stuff. So I just like, why not pick up a few mics and jump on front of a camera and just start talking, eat change.
Yeah.
So I was doing that for a while, bro, and then it takes energy, bro, as you know, planning, things done online.
Yeah.
And then I got to a point where it was like, I need to focus on this more. Like, focus on the events more. Because that is a whole different ball game. And it requires a lot of mental stuff. So I was just like, I could still do it, you know? But just like, I want to do this more.
Yeah.
You dig?
Is it like, were you doing a lot of stuff just to like kind of like find your niche, you know? And I feel like you kind of found it right now with your running the events and stuff. Like, is that why you? Cause about like, you know, I grew up with your brother, you know, MK. That's my brother, you know, and like. You know, because we're shorties, you know. I'm like, man, Gucci does everything, you know. If I was throwing the events, he's doing this, he's doing that. I'm what the hell? You know, and then, you know, I'm like, you know, like, what are you going to do next? What are you going to do next? And it's like, because we do the same thing, you know. We did music, jumped on the podcast, doing a few things, you know. Is it like you still trying to find your niche, and do you feel like you found it?
I feel like I'm just going to give it a crack with the events, man.
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep pumping that.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep pumping that and see where it goes.
Yeah.
Take the next risk. It's about trying to find the next thing to scale that. So I look at it as like, okay, from whole parties to the 18 plus, and then different states, testing the waters there.
Yeah.
So now it's like, what's next? So I'm thinking like, what's that next thing to scale that? You know?
Yeah, and yeah, what made you jump to the States, you know? Because I've seen like a lot of people, you know, like a few events they're doing the States, but like what made you feel like, you know, you could take it to a different state, you know? Because I see your videos when, you know, when you do it at other states and they sold out every time, like, you know, so packed. But like, what made you feel like, oh yeah, let me take it to Melbourne? Like, how did that come about?
Just like testing the waters, bro. It's like, how can I rub this brand in their faces over there? And doing that is like starting from a whole scratch again as well. And it's just like, you gotta do it. If you're trying to play the long game, but you gotta do it. Like, who gives a fuck? You take the L here and there. Yeah, take it to the chin and go back, bro. You know? Started doing that, bro. Tried, what was the first set I ever did? I think it was Melbourne first. Melbourne, August. I don't know what year it was. Did that, went good. So I'm like, okay, well, that worked. But it was a mission pushing it to that, because a lot of like, gotta do this, you gotta promo. You know,
marketing a lot in it.
Marketing a lot, you know. A lot of money being spent on certain things, bro. So that works. I'm like, okay, that's good. So if that worked, let's try a different place. Try that, and just try to, you know, whole different ball game, bro. Challenges. Yeah, no idea.
Is it discouraging, like, say, if you go through an event and no one's there? Have you ever had that experience, you know, throwing?
A lot, bro.
Yeah?
A lot. You have to. Yeah. You can't just, like, it's not a walk in the park. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like, you look at the L in the face, it's like, now what are you going to do? That's when you, like, get tested. You take the loss, heaps of money going down the drain. No one is at the venue. People got to get paid, the DJs. So it's like, okay. It gets discouraging, but like, bruh, I'm thinking like, I don't want to go back to warehousing. Like, fuck this, bro. I'm doing it again. Yeah. I don't care, you know? So yeah, bro. That's the mentality, but you got to take the L, take it to the chin and bounce back.
With that, like, were you able to like quit your warehousing job and stuff?
Yeah. Like, fuck that, bro. I'm not doing that.
I got a question, since he's asking all the questions there.
Yeah.
What kind of, you know, like, straightforward, like, you know, how would you deal with hate? Like, did you get any hate on doing, like, these events? And how would you deal with them? Or how did you deal with them?
At first, but it's like, what? Who said what and why? You know? But then you understand it comes with the territory, bro. You know? Obviously, with the area mentality, like, you want to go solve it. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Like, what do you mean? Like, talking itches, you know? Yeah. But then, like, niggas mature as well, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I grew up around that all the time. And it's like with the podcast thing I was doing, I was interviewing the boys from the area. Like, how can we, I guess, minimize their mentality? That's the kind of chats we're having. And I can't activate that mentality if I'm trying to leave it as well and trying to encourage the younger boys to like get rid of that bullshit. It's like nothing. So I guess the way I deal with the hate, bro, you gotta accept it and know that it comes with the territory, you know, and you grow a thicker skin, because it's bound to happen, like, guaranteed. Just like how you're gonna take the L, no one shows up at the venue. when people start showing up at the venue, the hate comes with it. You know what I mean? So it's like different. It just too many things come with it, but you know.
Yeah.
That's how I kind of deal with it. I accept it. It's the reality of things.
Yeah, I've been telling this guy this whole week. You know, when you're being seen, you gotta welcome the hate. You know,
It's like
just
guarantee,
started-
bro.
yeah.
There's no hiding from it.
Yeah,
There's no hiding.
Yeah, I even tell him you don't like everyone. So
Yeah.
it's hard, you know. You gotta welcome it.
And with the stuff, bro, it's like, I guess you be yourself, you know what I mean? Because you're dealing with people,
Yeah.
but it's like you're dealing with a lot of people, but you can't really impress everyone. And me, bro, I'm straight up dude. Like I don't lie. I don't like try to capture people. I don't like G you up. You know what I mean? I just tell you how it is. And sometimes it rub people the wrong way, bro. And it's like that gets the perception created. So it's like, okay, it just happens, bro. You know?
Yeah.
So it's like,
What about like say you know when you throw events, how do you select the dates? Because I'm like, you know when like two big events clash, I'm like, oh, I don't know if you want to book on the same day as Afro Jams. Like how do you go into that? You know, like even Promised Land, they had you. There's the other big venues, Insider,
Yeah.
Wild Faji, this that, and like do you have like a type of like mutual? Like what I don't understand it, you know. So how does that work? How are you cool? Are you cool with some of the people over there? Because I've seen you at some events, you know. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
Gucci's like kind of like filling it out, you know, like seeing how like what he can, you know, checking out the competition a bit, you know.
yeah,
And you don't stay for long too.
yeah, I mean, and
So I've
yeah,
noticed
bro.
as well.
You have to be a student, bro.
Yeah.
You have to stay a student. And with events, there's a lot of people doing it. And I've been doing it, you know what I mean? Like, all this other stuff is like kind of like, like young niggas from back in the day, they used to come to my whole parties,
Yeah.
you know? And everyone is doing their thing, but it's a mutual respect, you know what I mean? Because everyone deals with that stuff that comes with the event. So if you see another bro doing their thing, you have to salute it because they're dealing with the same bullshit that you deal with, you know what I mean? And then you have the people that you don't like or whatever. It's just the thing. But in terms of selecting dates, it's just what works, bro. And if you happen to be clashing with someone, it's made the best man win. You know?
Would there be like any like event that you wouldn't want to book on this? Is there like a Taylor Swift of like this what's it called, events thing? Like not can't drop on the same day as them?
I don't know, bro. Like, cause I look at everything as like, I was talking to one of the boys from Adelaide, yesterday too.
Yeah.
I was driving after the MJs. I went for a drive, get a sugarcane juice, and I was on the phone with one of the boys. He was like, okay, like, cause we're talking about like building brands or like building products. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And it related to like an area, kind of like in a way. It's like if someone is selling something from that area, like in that corner, people are gonna try to sell as well. And it's like, oh, people might go to that person now. But I'm like, no, how can you create the best product?
Yeah.
So people can run around all they want, but it's like, nah, I want that.
Yeah.
You know? I guess that's the way to put it, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
So it's like, how can I create the best event? So it doesn't matter if people are around, like whatever is taking place. How do I make you say, I want to go to that instead of that? So it's like, how can I create that product? So it's just a matter of like, okay, well, better sharpen up, bro. You ever want to clash, let's clash it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you're not backing down.
Nah.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, bro.
what I was gonna ask you about your marketing strategies. Well, what kind of marketing strategies you got?
I don't know, but it's like, just,
Is there a lot on social media, a lot of paid ads, or is it like, like free ads? Like,
you have to do the organic route as well, bro. You know?
mm,
Photos from the events, videos from the events, blah, blah, blah. Just pump that on socials, word of mouth, like creating a good product again. You're going to go talk to him.
yeah,
If you go to an event yesterday, you're going to go to him like, yo, that was mad.
yeah.
Next time you're going to like, yo, let's go check that. So it's like that, but just like good music, just try to make it promote itself.
Events are like more word of mouth, isn't it?
Yeah, most
It is because it's the experience
Experience.
that
Yeah.
you're gonna go talk about. You know what I mean? So it's
And
like,
talking of that, how do you try and make your make the other person's experience better each time, like your event better each time?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering as well. How do you innovate every time, you know?
bro, every event is like, I guess just try to improve from the last one. Better music, maybe get a different DJ, different lighting. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
like little things, but just little stuff that happens that I guess improve the experience. You get me? And just like I watch a lot of podcasts as well, bro. So I'm like trying to learn like how do people like start different things and
Yeah.
you know stuff like that. But yeah, bro, it's mad. It's good. But I try to like. I'm into random shit, bro. You know.
Yeah.
Bruh, I realized like you're so different from everyone. Even like well, I've always wanted to ask you this, like, what influences like your style as well? Because you dress different to everybody, you know, like.
I don't know, bro. Just like
I know if a nigga was getting money like you niggas are buying Gucci, everything, you know, you stay like so down to earth, you know, and that's one thing, you know, like I salute about you, you know, like you know, you do certain stuff, but you always stay you know, like that's what I've realized, you know, my father Gucci never changes, you know. I know this nigga getting money, but you know, he's not going out buying the latest shoes, this, like he just keeps to himself, you know, same style, keeps it, you know. Like what kind of like influenced that for you, you know?
you have your little run, you know.
Yeah.
And then after a while, you're like, it's whatever, bro. You know.
Yeah.
And sort of like the people that I look up to or whatever, like, you know, someone is like, I don't know, like me and one of the boys were like, because we look up to like motherfuckers that own like venues or like stadiums, festivals. But you look at them people, they're just wearing like plain black stuff.
Yeah.
They don't care about like this and that. They might wear like an expensive ass watch, but they're not like design it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm pretty like I'm just whatever, bro. Like I like vintage shit, you know. Like that's the swag. That's the swag, bro. And yeah, I used to skate back in the day as well. So I guess my style is different because like all the skate niggas are like wear random shit.
Yeah, if I like, that's why, I've always wanted to ask you that, you know, it's like kind of different, you know. But another thing I always wanted to ask, because you throw venues everywhere and you get to see some of the prettiest girls. How do you keep your composure, you know? And is there girls that just hit you up? Is there girls
cracking them up, boy?
Nah, I was gonna ask. Like, is there girls that like, you know, like try to like get some free shit or whatever? Like, how do you, bro? You're going
free
Perth,
tickets,
you're going
man.
Melbourne, and then like, which state has the prettiest girls? If you want to answer that, you know.
Nah, I think they're all like, don't do the box me that ones,
Do top 3 states, honey.
Yeah.
No. There's pretty girls everywhere, bro. As you see, you know. But you do have to keep your composure, bro, because it's like you don't want to get lost in that sauce. You know what I mean? You gotta have like mad discipline.
Yeah, you're very disciplined.
You have to, bro. You have to, because you see like all different. You know what I mean? So it's like you have your run as well, but then you like you keep it cool after a while, because you know it's just whatever.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to get distracted, but it's easy to get like distracted, especially like because it's just there.
Yeah.
If you want it, you can have it, but it's like nah, it's cool. Just like focus, and I'm pretty like just like switched on, bro.
Yeah.
Like I want to make sure everything goes smooth, make sure the girls are having fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make sure everything is all good. You know. So I guess that's how I like keep composure. But heaps.
Talking of that, are your events more like women and then less men kind of thing, or is it more of a no Diddy kind of thing?
No, no Diddy's.
No Diddy kind of thing.
No Diddy parties. Nah, it's heaps of girls, but heaps of girls. Heaps of girls, you know what I mean? It's heaps. Check out the page, bro. Are you on the page?
I don't know.
Nah, he doesn't go out.
Yeah, are you like a home brother?
Man, I used to go out on it back in the day.
Yeah, where you from in London, bro?
Come on, man. UK's a big place, you know.
So tell me where you from, nigga.
The first thing you go, London. I'm
Yeah.
from Derby,
Derby.
Midlands,
Yeah.
next to Nottingham.
I have no idea.
You know, have you heard of Leicester?
Nah.
Have you heard of Birmingham?
What's that rappers from there? The
Got-
boxer. He boxes well. Bugsy Malone.
Yes, finally we got a person who's fan of Bugsy.
Yeah.
Manchester.
Is that the same place? Like,
No, that's about hour and a half away.
yeah.
Yeah, Bugsy's the best. See, at least
I
one
thought-
person from Sydney knows.
I thought like the whole London's like small UK. I thought it was small, but when it's like
Forget the south, man.
Yeah.
I'm from the Midlands, so we're like more up north. We don't like the south.
why?
South piece of shit.
Why? Like why?
All the drill rappers, all the, you know, everything. Like basically what happens around here, it's all London kind of thing, isn't it?
So you're more like countryside.
No, we're still a small city though.
Yeah.
It's a small city, but like it's in the middle, basically in the middle of England.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're next to Nottingham. If you heard of Robin Hood,
Robin Hood, like the movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So Nottingham's there, like it's 10 minutes away.
So
Stop
you-
laughing.
You guys live like next to castles and stuff like that, eh? Like,
It's not far from there.
Yeah. You know those ones? The medieval ones.
Yeah, yeah, we do.
Yeah. That's mad, bro. Have you ever been to like an old ass castle?
Yeah, I have.
What's the vibes there? Like a lot of ghosts or man?
From what I can remember, I went. I think it was during school. We went to Warwick Castle. It's near Birmingham, and yeah, there was ghost. You know, those things that you do, the ghost trials and all that tours in castle. It looked good and all that. It's interesting.
Mad. Question for you, bro. What made you start this?
I'll let him answer that.
Nah, you can answer it. I answered it last time.
You go and you go.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just a guy that books the studios and all that. But he came up with a name.
He's running away from that. So. Now, what made you guys want to do a podcast and chat to the boys?
Oh, I wanted to be on YouTube.
Yeah? Mad. What about you, bro?
I never wanted to be on YouTube. You know, if you know, you know. Niggas know. But yeah, no, I never wanted to like do YouTube. I just like, you know, like a bit like you know, stay in the behind the scenes and stuff, you know. But I wanted to. Like he kept, you know, nagging me a little bit about it. You know, let's do YouTube. And I'm like, and it's, you know, I'm like, fuck it, let me get out of my comfort zone, you know, because I could have been started YouTube a while back, but you know, niggas are like, nah, I'm too street for that, you know. If I no one's gonna take me serious, you know.
It's because there's a lot of talent as well, so that's what I thought. Because over here, from what I've seen, is that just say how it is like black people don't get a lot of attention. Like they got talent, but
We get all the attention, boy. What are you talking
you
about?
get different
We
kind
get
of
all the
attention.
attention.
You get a
Negative,
different kind of attention,
But that's what happens. You know what I mean?
but you got good talent as well.
Yeah, we got good
So
talent.
we wanted to bring on, like, you know, good talent to come on and share their stories and all that, you know.
But what you said, bro, you didn't want to do it and you wanted to break your comfort zone. You thought you were too street, whatever.
Yeah.
That's important, bro, because like some of the shit like we used to talk about back in the days, bro. Like one of the boys did 10, whatever, in the whatever, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that on camera. If someone like watches that, it's like you learn from that, and it changes different mindset. So it's like someone like you do it, bro. Your little brother, your cousin, the boys from the area, they're like, oh, he's doing it. Like, yeah, let me break out of my comfort zone too. So it's like, it's mad to get shit like this on camera, bro, because you never know who's gonna watch it. You know what I mean? And change their perspective. So we get better attention. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's kind of like, yeah, like just trying to like show the boys like it's a different way, you know. It's, you're not too gangster to like, you know. Just
You can't be too gangster, bro.
be,
You can't be too gangster to like to do something. The most gangster people, bro, is like just they're cool people. You know what I mean? You don't want to restrict yourself saying, "Oh, I'm too cool. I'm like this. I'm not gonna do that." Nah, get rid of that bullshit, bro. You know?
Most definitely.
Just pump it. It's mad hearing it, you know? Because like that's the mentality too. It's like, how can us Sudanese, whatever, black brothers, do something that's like inspires the
Younger generation as well.
upcomers, all the people that been around, because you
Yeah.
never know who you're gonna inspire.
Yeah.
Yeah, most
You know?
definitely. And I'll say that credit to you as well. Like you guys, like the boys at TBE, like they inspired me a lot, you know. So I was like, you know what, like there's bigger things in life, you know. Like these boys running events, they were running Raws. You're doing your Afro Jams thing. I'm like, I can't stay in the streets, you know. And then on top, you got to see yourself, you know. Like when I look at myself, I see myself as a brand, you know. So I can't carry myself as I'm so street, you know. Like I got to be approachable because people were scared to like approach.
You have to be
one time,
approachable,
you know?
but
Yeah.
you have to like it's cool, you know, because
Yeah.
you don't want to limit yourself, bro.
Yeah,
You
most
get me?
definitely, yeah.
So it's very important to just like strike a convo or like put a post if you don't want to post about certain things, because like you don't ever know who's gonna relate to it, you know? Because what are we gonna get from the area, bro?
Yeah, nothing.
Restricting ourselves like I'm too cool, I'm from nothing, bro. You know what it's like,
Yeah,
you
most
know?
def-
Niggas trying to make it out of here.
Yeah, most
Exactly. Yeah.
Are you from here, like around here?
No, I'm east side, city side.
Oh, eastern suburbs. What are you doing here? All the way in the area to do a podcast.
Yeah, just
Nah,
for the
nah,
podcast. Yeah.
That's mad. That's mad.
Nah,
Wait.
he's from the area.
Yeah. Oh, so you capping?
Nah. He
I
moved,
moved,
there,
didn't
but
he?
he first came
Yeah,
from the UK.
when I first came here, I came to Madrid.
Yeah.
I didn't know nothing about Sydney, and I was like, "Oh, this looks amazing."
Yeah.
Then after a couple of months, I found out it's a shithole. But yeah,
I mean, you can describe it as that, bro, or you could be like, yeah, like, bro, you know what it's like. Everyone in the area, bro, is like has a certain mentality that I found that is better than, let's just say, somewhere in like fucking northern beaches or something, because we have that hustle mentality, bro.
yeah,
We have that like let's get it, you know. So it's like it looks like a it chase, like, you know what I mean. But it's
Yeah.
like you get in there, bro. It's like mad community. It's just like disadvantages in certain places, in certain parts. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Which creates that perception. You get me?
it's because I've come from that kind of lifestyle as well.
Yeah.
So my area where I grew up, it was similar to Madrid.
Yeah, 100%.
That's why I wanted to see something different, but I ended up coming here. But I do get your point on the hustle mentality as well.
The hustle mentality, bro. But you kind of have to create that hustle mentality because it's easy to fall victim to the area. You know what I mean? You have that choice dangling in your head all the time. You go down this route, become too street, whatever. That leads you down a certain rabbit hole. Or you can break out of the comfort zone, do stuff like this. Like me, take a risk, do a party in Melbourne or Adelaide or whatever. You know what I mean? And create that mentality of like, I'm not limited because I'm from the area, I'm from the houses. But I'm from the fucking houses. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But I go do this, you know what I mean?
yeah.
It doesn't limit me. It gives me a drive actually. You get me? It gives me the motivation to like, yeah.
Is that how you came up with your event name? No Limit. Is it No Limit?
No limits. Nah. That's just a whole different thing. But you can't have limits, bro. Speak of the devil, you can't have limits. That's what I'm saying, bro. You can't limit yourself. You get me? Can't box yourself in one category.
Yeah, true. Talking of the hustle, this is my brand, and I
Yeah,
would like
what's-
to give that to you.
What's this? Thank you, bro.
Straight 24/7 hustle.
Yeah. So you are a hustler.
Yeah.
See? I like that, bro. I like the boys doing stuff, you know? It's inspiring, bro.
And this brand is like you said, it kind of started from here anyway, from like the area side.
Yeah.
And I was gonna give up on it, but like
Why
Tooka-
didn't you give up? What made you not give up?
I just like the support.
Support.
Yeah,
Mad.
but when I look at my own people back home, they don't want to support me, but people over here want to support you.
Okay. So how do you deal with that? You know, you asked me before, how do I deal with the hate? How do you deal with like lack of support from your own people?
Clear head, don't it?
Hmm?
You have to like have your mind clear, like clear head. And
Yeah.
just forget about it, what people say. Learn to have this guy.
How do you deal with hate, bro?
But I don't know, man. How do I deal with hate? Like I'm like, I try like, you know, I get out of my comfort zone, but I'm still so street. So like we can hate each other, like, you know, our match hate, you know. But I know, man. I just don't. I just don't see. I just don't see it, to be honest. It's not real in my world, you know. Like I'm the first person to welcome hate. You know, I've always had people hate me, you know, since, you know, like Shorty's running the streets and stuff. So I've always had people messing me, hey, well, you know. So I'm like, that comes with the hate, you know. It comes with the territory, you know. But I feel like I've been really good with dealing with hate, and, you know, I did a lot of soul searching, you know. So it's like,
interesting. Tell me about that. Because I'm into topics like this, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we can talk about the parties, but I don't really give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm more into like self-development
Yeah.
and like hustling.
Yeah.
You know, like that's what I'm into. Tell me a bit more about that one.
Like with soul searching, like kind of like, you know, grew up a bit in the streets. Always had like big name, and then, you know, like as I was going, I realized, you know, like the world was trying to put me in like a box, you know, where, you know, you're just a street nigga. That's all you're gonna be, you know. So it's like, I'm like, wait, no, I'm actually more than that, you know. Like I got my own hustle. Like I know how to make money. Like you know, like I didn't allow the world to like label me one thing, you know. And I try to teach the boys that, you know, because I'm like, I grew up like, you know, kind of like running with boys older than me, you know, and then it got to a point where I was the oldest boy. So now I gotta, like, with the youngins, you know, like all people around my age, I became the oldest, you know. So it's like, and I was looking at them, but they were looking at me. So, and then I realized, you know, like if I have to be better, you know, for them, like, you know, in a different way, you know, because like the boys listen to me, you know. So I'm like, damn, you guys are looking at me, but I was looking at you guys, you know. So now I gotta be better, you know. I gotta show them, you know, like there's different ways to do shit, you know. So yeah,
That's a good mentality, bro.
Yeah.
And that's how you break the cycle.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how you break the cycle. And that's like another reason why I like kind of left that DME stuff, but
yeah.
you seen the like type of content that was happening around that time.
Yeah. Even with that, I was gonna say, like, how were you able to, like, say, you know, like, do boys from this era and do that one without getting into the politics? Because even like, that's something I'm trying to work on, you know, because I interview a lot of people from the area, but it's like, how do I make that break without seeming like, you know, oh no, you're interviewing the ops, you know?
Break out of that mentality, bro. Like, see me, so it's like you said, like I can interview this person or that person, but it's like you as a person, you're, like you said, you're respected, and you're trying to do something. You know what I mean? You're trying to, you're speaking knowledge in podcasts. You're trying to show certain angles. You know, you can't. Well, the way I did it was like, bro, I'm a fucking media platform. What, you want me to just be here only? Bro, it's just like telling KFC you can't open in the ops area. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's thinking like that. You can't like pinpoint yourself to one place, because that's limiting yourself again.
Yeah.
You want to break out. So it's like, okay, well, I interviewed this person, I interviewed that person, I interviewed that person, and it's all mutual. Because I'm with the vision of what I was trying to do, which was like create awareness in the rap scene. I didn't give a fuck if you guys got tension going on. What does that have to do with me? You know what I mean? And it's like, even the boys from my area, they got tension with certain people, but I go do that and come back with no issues, and they know as well that I'm from here, but they have to respect what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And I don't like, I'm usually by myself, but I come here by myself, I go there by myself, I go there, you know what I mean? So just like whatever, you know? You just gotta put your foot forward in what you're doing, bro, and be firm with the vision. But yeah, but if you want to interview or podcast with someone else, just do it, bro.
Yeah, most definitely.
Just do it.
Yeah.
There's nothing that's stopping you, lad.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, straight up.
Would you say you're like a lone wolf?
What's a lone wolf?
Like just like you love your own. I don't know. For me, it's like just someone that just loves being by themselves most time. You know, like you're in the gym by yourself, like, you know. But then you still got to go out and, you know, see everyone else. You know, like, do you have like that type of mentality?
Yeah, but like I like doing shit like 1 ounce, you know, because it gives you agility, bro. Like chop. Like, you don't gotta wait on no one. There's like certain things, and it's like I'm pretty chilled out. You know, you outgrow certain mentalities, but that's what happens when you do soul searching. You know what I mean? You realize certain mentalities don't really match, and for you to be around that all the time, it drags you back. You know, so you outgrow certain groups or like whatever, or mentality, or you just like eliminate yourself. Timing. It's timing. So it's like I can chill in certain environment with everyone, but I'm quick to like go do a mission by myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then come back. I'm one of those like random niggas. You get me?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say I'm a lone wolf, but I guess I am. You know? You dig?
Yeah, no, I feel you. What are what are your like hobbies outside of like everything else? You know, like throwing parties, throwing events. Like what else do you like to do in your spare time? You know,
Learning, bro.
Yeah.
Learning. I'm a student.
Yeah,
Student of
life.
Student of life. You know that one.
Yeah.
I'm a student of life, bro. I watch a lot of podcasts, bro.
Yeah,
I have conversations with intelligent brothers, like, you know what I mean, you guys. Older boys, I like chatting with older dudes.
yeah,
And like people that are like doing better stuff than me. I just want to learn, bro. You get me?
What's like some of your favorite topics?
Go out with biddies, nah. You get me?
Hey, niggas never catch you, you know. Waiting, man. Do you have a missus right now? Or nah,
Nah,
dollar
no,
right now.
no woman. I'm a lone wolf.
That's crazy, man.
Nah, no woman. Just
Yeah.
like just keeping it cool. What were you gonna say? Sorry.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
What do you call it? Hobbies, isn't it?
Yeah, hobbies, but just like I like
What are
learning.
your, like some of your favorite like topics,
Yeah,
conspiracies,
topics, yeah.
anything, you know, like what's something about you that people wouldn't expect that you're into, you know?
Good question, bro. Conspiracies. I'm more like into self, bro. Like how what creates the mentality of a human. You know what I mean? Like I'm more into like soul searching. Like why do I think a certain way? Why does this person act like that? Like you get me?
Psychology is why.
Like psychology and just like behavioral, like
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
like that. Like certain environments. Why do we think like this?
Yeah.
Why do every area, no matter where it's at, they have like the same
thing,
mentality?
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, that's why. Oh, that's why. This is why. You know? But yeah, bro, like stuff like that, just learning, bro. I like learning and I'm like quiet. People think like I'm loud and stuff like that. But in real life, I'm like super like no talking.
Yeah.
You get me?
You watch a lot of Jordan Peterson.
I've seen a podcast or two of his, but I don't watch a lot of him.
He's quite good. Quite like interesting, like way that he talks about people as well.
What did he say? Like
Yeah, because he's a psychologist, so he talks about. He's done a lot of interviews. He did a recent one with Tony Robinson from England.
Is he out?
Now he's locked up right now.
yeah.
Yeah, because that's a different story. But he does like just in general, like he has a lot of opinions as well.
What's your favorite podcast do you watch?
Probably PBD,
What's that?
Patrick Bet David.
Oh, that's the business dude, eh?
Yeah.
He's mad.
What about you? What's your favorite?
I got his, but I'll pull it up right now.
Give us.
I like watching, well, first it was like the Joe Rogans, they would get like mad people on there. And then you know how he disappeared off like YouTube for a bit?
Yeah.
And then I was floating around. I like watching Steve.
Steve will do it.
No. What's from London as well?
Who? Oh.
The Daily Life of CEO.
Oh
him.
yeah. No, yeah.
I watch him.
He's gone from like talking to like normal people to health now as well.
To health and stuff
Yeah,
like that,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That's the type of shit that I'm into, bro. Like self-development.
Yeah.
Self-develop. That's what I'm into. What else do I like? Hold on 1 sec. I used to watch Mike Tyson's podcast. Remember that one?
Yeah.
The Hot Box?
Yeah, Hot Box.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He had some good characters on there as well. And then I like London's Real, Brian Rose.
Yeah. Might have to check it out, man.
Yeah. So he interviews people as well. He's mad. I'm all over the place, bro.
Yeah, I can
It's
tell.
like wherever the knowledge is at, that's where I'm trying to go to.
Yeah, me too. Are you big on religion?
Religion. I used to be a church leader back in the day, and then I got kicked out. I don't know if I'm big on religion, but I'm more into just keeping it cool, you know?
Yeah.
It's like
Still learning.
I'm a student, but wherever the knowledge is, that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
So whatever religion, I learn from each religion. That's what I'm trying to say. I can learn a thing from me. I can learn a thing from there. I can't categorize myself.
If you want knowledge, I can give you a good book to read.
Which one?
The book of Proverbs.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like that.
That's a lot of knowledge in there.
I show you some notes that I take, bro, from Proverbs. Cause I'm into the wisdom.
Yeah.
You get me? Hold up, where is it? I'll pull it up for you right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of knowledge in there, and a lot of wisdom. Yeah. Oh yeah.
If you scroll through it, it's all Proverbs. You get me?
Yeah.
All of that.
Nah, that's good, man.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of free game, bro.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say that I'm religious. Why are you?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Because I found peace in Christianity, you know, not because I was born in Christian, but I searched, you know, and I felt like I looked at all the religions, and I spent almost a year or two on it, just looking at all the world religions, not believing in what I'm told, but to believe in the truth. And yeah, man, I found Christianity through that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you reckon you found peace in it? Peace.
Yeah. Peace, but not that I'm going off feeling, but off truth in a way.
Truth.
Yeah.
But let's just say if I was a Muslim and I come to you and be like, my religion is better, how would you react?
I would say, let's look at the evidence and we'll see, because I have a lot to say about that, you know, but
right.
Yeah.
So what would the evidence be?
What does your book say? What does my book teach, you know? And through there we'll see, because everyone's saying they're morally more right, you know. They're all teaching, you know. Muhammad's teaching, Jesus is teaching, Buddha's teaching, but it's because I go off probability, because we don't know for a fact, but then what's most likely to be true, you know. That's how I judge.
Right. So the reason why I said that, bro, is the reason why I don't say I'm religious or whatever, because I feel a lot of that this is better and this is better.
Yeah.
Me, I'm just okay, here's some knowledge. Here's some knowledge. How can I apply this and keep it pushing?
But I feel the knowledge you find here and here and here and here is all in the Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perhaps, yeah.
Yeah, you know?
I'm not a big reader,
but
the Proverbs, it got stuck, you know what I mean? Because it was spitting some game. So I was like, all right, man, I'm saving this. I'm saving that. I'm saving this. Because you can apply it to reality.
Yeah.
Type shit.
No, that's all right.
But yeah, bro, it's fucking hectic.
Yeah, now, I just wanted to ask you, a few more things. Say, you know, doing what you do, what's some of, the biggest benefits you've gained through it, you know? Is it recognition? Have you been able to connect with people you never thought you'd be able to connect to? And another one following with that is what would be your advice to someone that's starting, you know, that wants to throw events and stuff?
Benefits. Damn. There is a few benefits.
Don't name the obvious benefits.
We don't
There is, but then what can I say, bro? I answered the second question. What is it? What advice would I give? Just be ready to take the big L's, bro. Lose a lot of money. Deal with a lot of hate that comes with the recognition. How you gonna deal with that? What are you gonna do after you take the L? You need to sharpen your mind to be prepared for that. don't do it because like I'm gonna get bitches or like a lot of money, whatever. Don't do that.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
Don't do that.
Damn, man, I can't do it no more.
Don't do that.
Oh shit.
But nah. But I guess that's the benefits that come with it. You know what I mean? But you don't want to make that the focus.
Yeah.
You get me? And it's like meeting a lot of people, bro. You in different states. You're like, damn, bro. Like these people came out. I'm from Mountie and fucking. There's a show sold out in Perth and Brisbane. Like, that's mad, you know? So the feeling of like, you took the risk and it worked out. That benefit, it gives you the confidence.
Have you ever had like a pinch me moment? Like, you're like, damn, like, I'm really doing this? Like, because I seen you, you had an event in, what's it called? In Promised Land, and I think you did every night or something?
Yeah,
like
3 days
Yeah.
in Gold Coast. Yeah, but all sold it out. 3 days sold out. But I haven't had a pinch me moment yet, but it's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming, but
Damn, I would have had one heaps, man. Like, damn.
because you when you do the pinch me moments, what happens? You get comfortable. You think you're like, oh, I'm the fucking man. Like, I did it.
Yeah.
As soon as you do that, bang, reality kicks in. You go down the drain. You're like, oh shit, I'm not the man no more. You know.
Yeah.
So the way I operate is I just try. That's gone. That's gone. It's done. What's next? What needs to be done? You know what I mean? So I haven't had a pinch me moment yet.
Yeah.
When it happens, we do around 2 podcasts.
I was gonna ask you, what kind of what's your favorite music to listen to?
Music, bro. I listen to white people shit.
Yeah.
Nah, I listen to a lot of Afro house now, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of Afro beats. Bro, I listen to house style at the gym.
Yeah.
I'm all over the place, bro. I'm random.
Yeah.
You know? I don't have a category. I just like go with the flow.
What do you think of Drake's and Kendrick's beef?
I don't care about none of that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't listen to none of them niggas. I listen to Drake here and there. But like, it's alright. What do you think?
Oh, Kendrick's alright, isn't he?
Yeah? Why?
I don't know. That Not Like Us is a good track.
Yeah?
But I was gonna ask you, do you play more Drake stuff in your clubs or? Because obviously, like
Play
everyone's
breaking backs. We play dancehall. We play Afro beats. Drake here and there, but not really Drake stuff. Just like
a mixture of everything.
mixture of everything type shit.
Old hip hop as well.
Everything. You gotta come, bro.
Yeah, we gotta bring him out one time.
You gotta pull up.
Yeah.
Pop out to a different. Have you ever come to any of the other states or not? Not yet.
The only one I went to was Canberra. Remember, I didn't have
Canberra.
my ID, and you just walked us up.
Lucky,
Legendary.
good timing, eh?
Yeah, perfect timing.
Good
You're
timing.
outside.
Yeah, Canberra's alright. You gotta run it up soon again, but
No, I gotta come out to like one of the out of state ones, man. That would be.
come up, bro. It's just like it's a mad feeling. Like I said before, watching the crowd have fun. You're like, yeah, fuck. I'm from Miami and I'm all the way in a different state where I don't know no one, and it's like sold out. It's hectic.
And we always finish with what's a message to the youth if you had one.
Yeah.
Message to the youth. Message to the youth. I gotta make this a pretty good one. What would be my message to the youth? Well, I would say, I don't know. I'll answer it like this, bro. What would be a message to us? Like, let's just say, like us South Sudanese niggas, or like what message to the the guys from the area.
Yeah.
Don't get rid of the area mentality, bro. Get rid of that fucking area mentality, bro. Show me the toughest dude in the area. Look in his bank account. If he has more than 10 bands, then you can listen to some things. If he doesn't, get rid of that fucking mentality, bro. You know what I mean? It does not serve you. The toughest dudes, they're the chillest dudes that you know. You know what I mean? Get rid of the area mentality. One word. One sentence. Get rid of that. Don't limit yourself. you can do shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, most definitely.
Get rid of the hater mentality. Doesn't serve you. What people do wrong, bro, when they do the party stuff, is the benefits start coming, or the you know what I mean? It happens like you get the girls start coming, you become the dude, and then you get hooked to that.
Yeah.
They get hooked to that. Or you experiment, you know what I mean? But you don't want to go down the rabbit hole of that, you know? Because it's just so available. You can get, it's like, you don't want to get hooked on your own supply.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want to like put a mad boundary to like, I know it's there. I can have it whenever I want, but it's like, nah. What's the mission? The mission is to keep this going, keep it pumping, you know what I mean? And keep going in a way like, you're not persuade to different things. Because if you go that, you lose this, you know?
Well, how'd you learn that? Because like, as you speak, I'm like, because me, I learned a lot of my lessons watching like people older than me, you know? I'm like, I don't want to go the same route as this. But with you, like, how did you find that? Because like, you know, like, and I have a follow-up question because, you know, we're both Sudanese. You guys are like, you know, very angry people.
Angry people? What do you mean? What the fuck? I'm out of here. This guy.
You know, like how you like so different? Because I know, like, you know, like most of your cousins and that, you know, like what made you like, you know, switch on like, no, I'm gonna do something completely different, you know? And how do your family view you with that, you know?
It's the willpower, but like I said, I grew up with the boys in the area. Like, you see a lot of things. And like, let's just say back in the day, like we used to be in Blacktown every day, bro. Every fucking day. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that happen, bro. A lot of things. Niggas doing this, taking this, selling that. You know what I mean? And me, like, as you know, like I don't drink or smoke and that. You know what I mean? So I went through the temptation, the pre-pressure. So, and like, I guess I was born like, I'm not a yes man, you know what I mean? So if you trying to tell me what to do, I'm like, what do you mean you're trying to tell me what to do, bro? So that's when that God personality kicks in, you know what I mean? But like, just the willpower to like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? And then seeing the results of what that does as well. You know what I mean? This person catches a case. That's a record that doesn't go away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, niggas used to do like dumb shit back in the day as well. Like, but then like as soon as I hit 18, like I had to get rid of all that, but because the bullshit that it brings, you know what I mean? Like, it brings a lot, and then you just see the results right there in front of you. You do this the consequences. You do this could be the possibilities. And I've been pretty like switched on that. So like, all right, let me try to do this. And like, I could be around this, but my mentality is this way. So I guess it helps. It helps that way.
What, I had a good question before. Kind of left my mind now.
What makes you think I was like, God?
Oh, nah. Yeah, like,
you're a bad man.
Bro, I used to
You're a
hear
bad
some,
man.
like, MK used to tell me some of the craziest stories, you know, about, you know, like the village and stuff, people chopping heads and stuff.
Nah,
do you remember any of that when you were in Sudan and stuff?
So I grew up in Uganda, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Me, MK, we grew up in Uganda. So MK is my cousin, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he told me,
Yeah. We grew up together and shit. Like, you hear stories, bro, you hear that. But then, like, again, but I pretty much grew up in Australia now. So it's like, I'm more so, like, I don't really remember much back there.
Yeah.
So it's like, what happens here? So yeah, bro, just like, just always like being street smart and shit like that. You know what I mean? It helps you. It helps you in this business as well. Like I said before, you can't get high of your own supply.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I'm doing events and it's like a lot of girls around, like I have to have the discipline to like, nah, that's cool. You know?
So you can't give them free shots here and there. You can't let them in for free.
I mean, like you give them free tickets here and there, but you can't get them too comfortable
All
you
the
know what I
time,
mean?
yeah.
Because there's a lot of that, you know, like.
You do that a lot. I've seen you like when I came to your event, you're like, hey, just say everything on me. Well, oh yeah, the question I was gonna ask.
I mean, bro, like let's say
Yeah.
you niggas came to Canberra to support me, bro.
Yeah.
What am I gonna look like? Oh, you pay this, you pay that. Like that's you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it's like I look out for like the boys. You know what I mean?
Most definitely.
But if it's like some girl that's like, oh, I'm hot, get me in for free. I'm like, I don't give a fuck, bro. You know how much this shit cost me to run? Out of you, back of the line. You know? Yeah.
What's it called? What's some of the reasons why you don't drink? You know, because in
Or
this
smoke.
generation, like everyone's drinking and stuff.
The results, you see it. You see what happens. You see the end result of it. And plus, but I've never really been interested in it. Like never. Like I've tasted it like once or 3 times max my whole entire existence.
That's
on
amazing,
Earth.
man. That's real, man.
But it's like I'm just not into it. It's not my thing. You know what I mean? I just never done it, so I don't know what it's like.
About like smoking and stuff.
Nah, I never done that.
Yeah.
Never done that.
Damn.
Never smoked. Well, I drag a cigarette, but it's
Yeah.
like it's whatever. Blow it out. I play around with shisha and shit, like smoke shisha. But
Yeah, that's
I
my
guess
thing, man. I'm not allowed to smoke. Man.
it's just for ha-has, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What's your favorite flavor?
You know that Newtown place?
Yeah. You stole our spot.
Do you go there as well?
Yeah. We saw you
It's a
there.
mad place, man.
Yeah.
What do we get when we get there? We go Chic Money. Something goes Chic Money.
That's
that's
money.
the one.
That's how. Yeah,
Chic Money.
Yeah, that's
it's
my
the
one.
best one. I don't even know what's mixed in there.
Yeah,
I just tried it one day. I'm like, yeah, that's mad.
That's our flavor as well, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ran into you.
So whenever I'm there, that's what I always get.
Yeah.
Shake Money. But yeah, bro, I never really got into like drinking or any of that. And just like seeing the chaos, bro. Like back then, the boys would drink, bro. Next minute, someone ends up in the hospital, you know? It's like, damn. Nah, no way. And then you see people like lose their way, leave from drinking to trying this, then jump on the gear next thing, you know?
Yeah.
You see that bad, and then you're like, nah, fuck that. I'm not taking that chance. No way.
Yeah, I've seen too much people.
So it's like,
go
fuck
down
that.
rat as well.
Yeah, but you get fried and shit. I don't want to get fried, bro.
Yeah, same, bro. That's my biggest fear, man.
Can't get fried, bro.
Yeah.
And that's the shit that happens in the area. That option is always there. But it's like, how strong is your willpower
Yeah.
to say no to this?
Yeah, it's so much easier just to choose just to do the wrong thing, you know? Like people think
It's like that, bro.
Yeah.
It's just in front of you.
The crash out button. I always tell the boys the crash out button is so close, you know? Like you just press it at any moment, you know? But choosing to be better is so far away, you know? But
It's so far away, bro, and it's like the best route you could take. You get me? Because you could go. As soon as you crash out, you back to ground zero.
what's like your daily routine? Like are you a 5 a.m. person or
Nah, no.
yeah?
I'm snoozing,
yeah.
man. I go to sleep at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't have one, bro.
Yeah.
My sleeping schedule is all over the shop.
Yeah, of course. Like,
It's all over the place.
yeah,
But I just got back into the gym recently, bro.
yeah,
Rebels.
yeah,
So try to stay healthy, bro.
yeah,
Try to eat right.
yeah.
You know, I pump like a mad pig so before I So I don't know, but I'm alright because I got an alright physique,
Yeah,
a fast
yeah.
metabolism, so I'm like skinny, so I can munch whatever, but it goes out the window.
Yeah,
You
for
know?
people like me, it's hard, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, you could go to gym with him, but have you seen him?
No,
I ain't training with
I
him.
haven't trained this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm January. I mean, what are we in?
Yeah,
January.
Jen.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just a trial for me, man. I don't want to be with like all them people that just fuck. As soon as it's January, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. You know, there's a stat that says everyone that comes in with that mentality, they quit by the 10th of January. It's 10th of January is quitters day. You know. So
You don't want to. Yeah. Nah, yeah. I get you.
yeah, it's like
But yeah,
my
bro.
time, you know.
I do like I hit the bags at the gym and shit,
Yeah.
like boxing here and there. But yeah, bro. What do you guys do as hobbies? What's your daily routine?
Me?
Hustler. I'm guessing you're working a lot on this, huh?
Well, yeah, kind of. I've got a few more logos as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to support like Australia in that. Like I've got kangaroos, crocodile, koala bear.
I like the shorts, bro.
Yeah, it's made in. It comes from Melbourne. It's AS color.
I'm a
And
shorts
then,
guy.
Yeah, it gets
Yeah.
printed off in Sydney.
Yeah.
You just wear that.
It costs you a lot, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the price you pay
Yeah.
for being a hustler.
Cost,
me?
cost to be a boss.
Yeah. I was scrolling on TikTok, but and I saw one of your videos of the dude that was wearing the mask.
Yeah.
it was viral as I'm like, I'm jumping on you tomorrow. I'm jumping on you tomorrow.
Yeah, it's on like 70K right now.
Yeah.
76K right now.
Is that dude a rapper? Like,
Yeah, rapper, yeah.
One of the younger boys.
man,
Yeah.
That's good for you guys, bro.
Yeah.
Like social awareness is mad.
Good exposure, you know?
Good exposure and
good exposure for the dude as well. You
Yeah,
never know. He
yeah,
might get listens from that.
Yeah.
So
I think he gained a few followers. We gained a few followers from it. Like,
yeah,
work hand in hand, you know?
pump out content, boys. That's what it's about. Content.
So when you did your podcast, were you consistent on it as well?
A little bit, bro. A little bit. I wasn't really like. I was just like interviewing, like, you know what I mean.
Or you were more like consistent on your events and all that, yeah?
Events has always been like my most consistent, where my mind is always at,
Yeah.
balanced with all the rest of the things.
Mm.
But it goes to a point where like this needs more of your attention because there's a lot of stuff to solve, and I can't do that while I'm like running around all over here. So just cut it all off.
And also, I was gonna ask you, like, where have you traveled?
Where?
First around the around Australia and then the world.
No, I haven't been outside of the world yet.
Yeah.
I haven't left Australia yet.
Why?
Yeah,
Why is
why
that?
I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You see everyone traveling nowadays. So.
Yeah, I haven't been anywhere yet, bro. I've been all over Australia,
Yeah.
but I need to move around, eh?
Yeah, cause oh yeah, I was gonna say with that, like, cause you had a thing in Perth, and then you came back the very next day, like you don't like, you know, you don't suss out the scenery or that, or you've already been, so it's like no point really.
No, I used to do that like in and out,
Mm.
but then recently the recent run around that we did, we like stayed like a week in each city,
Yeah,
and perfect. We went to the desert, like drive doom buggies and shit. It was mad.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
crazy how you can do all that shit over here, and people around the world go to Dubai just to do that.
yeah. We're
Yeah.
doing our own tour soon, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where we're going, but gotta give us some hotspots, you know.
I don't know what he's looking for.
Nah, just activities, man. Like
Yeah.
the times.
If he's one of the beaties, let me know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We might hit
Let
you
me
up
know,
on
let me
on the
know.
side, you know. But nah, like, you know, growing up, you know, like all you want to do is link shorties. You know, that shit is old. You know, you want to see what Australia looks like for real. You know, like you can, but every weekend, you know, niggas try to link bitches. You know, the same old shit. You know, like
Yeah.
I want to explore Australia a bit. You know, got some hotspots. Or what are some of your favorite places in Australia?
I went to Perth, but then we went on this mission. It's like
Yeah.
an hour away from Perth.
Mm.
It's like just white sand, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know if you said on my stories, niggas were driving doom buggies and
Yeah.
shit. It was like, you felt like in a whole different planet, bro. It's
Yeah.
like, it felt like Dubai, but then the sand was white, not like red, like Dubai.
Yeah.
Like, it was hectic, but that's one of my favorite. Melbourne, niggas, every time we go there, just like in the city, bro.
Yeah.
So I guess Perth for now,
Yeah?
in terms of adventures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been to Northern Territory?
Nah, not yet.
Yeah.
Have you?
Should do an event up there, innit?
I don't know how that's gonna go, but I might have to roll the dice to see.
Yeah. You talk about rolling the dice. Are you big on culture, and would you bring out like niggas like John Caruso and shit?
What is this, 1999?
Like have you like been like, you know, trying to work with like, you know, doing something for the aunties or something, because you never know what will work. You know, auntie I'd have money too.
They do, and
Yeah.
they spend like $50 a ticket. I don't know, bro. That's a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
But the demographic right now is different, bro. You know,
Yeah.
it's different for sure. But who knows? Is that dude still alive?
Yeah, that's my uncle.
John
yeah.
Kudus.
Yeah.
But he's
Like-
super legendary. Do you know who he is?
I think I've seen a video, haven't I?
Yeah, I think so.
I
Yeah.
might have seen a video.
He's legendary, like
Yeah,
proper.
yeah.
It's just not like viral on YouTube because it's like back in the
Yeah.
day,
Mm.
you know.
Yeah.
But who knows, bro? Has he been here?
Yeah, but I stayed at my house when he
Yeah?
came down. Yeah, bro.
What is he like?
Auntie Ad were throwing cash at him.
Yeah.
But like I was young when he came, so you know, like I had a main character syndrome, and then I think that's kind of like the first time when I met like another person that like that has that like he had aura. I kind of like that nigga had aura.
The aura is there, bro.
And I was like, what the hell, And I came from footy one day, and I had like deep heat. The one you rub on. Yeah. And he was brushing his teeth with it. And I was like, hey, stop. You can't brush your teeth with that.
Yeah.
He's fresh from Africa. Yeah, that was like my experience with him. But yeah, he's cool, If you can bring him down, that'll go off. I say.
Deep heat the brush.
He brushed his teeth with it. I don't if you see that, man. I'm sorry, man.
Nah. I'm sure it'll be right. Yeah. Bro. Definitely a market for the aunties, bro.
Yeah.
If someone can crack that, especially like.
But they pay big dollars, man.
There's a dude that used to shoot like.
Yeah, that Peter. I think his name is Peter, the Arab guy.
The Arab dude with the camera,
that guy's legendary.
That dude would have ran up them. Every event, bro.
Every event, he's there.
Because when niggas were young and shit, we used to go to the community parties, and he's there.
Yeah, he's there every single one. But sometimes he just put the camera down and he has a plate, he's just the Sudanese food,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. That guy.
But bro. Who knows? Maybe soon I might start doing that John Caduceus stuff.
Yeah.
You just never know, bro.
Yeah.
And maybe go NT this year.
Yeah. Have
Get a few DMs and shit like people do this and that, but like I don't know. What I want to do is I want to go let's say like next week I want to go to Perth. Just on a random mission, just like go to different events and see how they do shit. Just study and then go back to that place, do muggies,
Man, I might pop out.
So I want to start doing that more, like go there, suss out the scene, like different places, different states, all different countries, just to see how they do shit. And then hopefully learn a thing or two and apply it to what I'm doing, bro. You know what I mean? And more self-develop. Whose books are all that?
Nah, those are all Nick's, man. I don't know.
Yeah? Are they all yours?
I miss when we used to hold this. Used to just hold it like this,
Is that how it started?
Yeah. We used to but I'd move it too much, and Nick gets angry at me for always like just moving around. He's like, "Hey, just stay sharp," But some days I just move away from it.
Mad.
But yeah, nah, shout out to Nick, man. That's how it was.
This is a cool studio, bro.
Yeah, man.
No corners. Jigga, where do you get the name from?
Just the boys.
It's the boys, eh?
But I'm actually gonna answer that because I think niggas forgot. But he used to have Jagga.
Yeah.
It was Jagga, and we were coming up with a name for the thing, and I was like, why don't you try Jigga?
Yeah, Jigga sounds more swaggy.
Yeah, I'm like, but I think he forgot, but he thinks someone else. But it used to be Jagga.
Yeah.
With an A. I'm like, Jagga. I'm like, why don't you do Jigga?
What about the name Four Corners?
No corners.
No corners. I mean, sorry, no corners.
Just like, I don't know, man. Like just having like, I don't know. I heard something, about like not having an agenda. I'm like, yeah, no corners.
Yeah.
That's like what we were talking about. Just breaking out. Like
breaking out.
If there's a topic going on, I'm not gonna side with my boys, but I'm gonna side with the truth. So it's like about having no corner. Like because if I have a corner, then whatever my boys say is true. But it's like it's about having no corner, coming from the middle, and then as you learn about truth, you go to a corner. And with that, we have no corner, but except for Jesus' corner.
Yeah,
Christianity over here. That's the only corner we have, but everything else we have no corner. Any topic,
That's mad, bro.
Yeah,
that's mad.
That's the only one.
And obviously on the podcast, no filters as well.
Yeah.
No filters, no boundaries.
Yeah, talk shit. Eh?
This guy tried to make me family friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tried to make me family friendly because when we first started, we had a lot of trial and error doing this. We started on my couch. Just me just saying whatever I wanted, but I've learned to like be more respectful, because he's like, let's do a podcast, and I'm like, all right, let's talk about this topic, and I'll just, but
yeah, it's because like yourself, like when you go to events and you're talking to different people, you have to speak in a different way as well, don't you? You can't just speak like, oh, you're just in the area. You have to look at the person who you're talking to as well.
Nah, yeah. Sometimes I have trouble with that, because I come I speak I'm in the area and that. So it's like, yeah, you gotta know like certain
your
certain
audience.
environments you gotta like adjust to certain. I can't go to a venue and I'm like, yo, bro, run it up.
Yeah.
Run what up?
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? You gotta like keep it to the situation.
Yeah.
You dig?
Astrology. Are you into astrology?
Nah. You see my story the other day? I don't know none of that shit. I don't know none of that.
Yeah.
I have no idea, bro.
You have girls try to like figure you out and that.
All the time, bro.
How does Gucci deal with girls? I wonder because you're that guy, you know, you're him. So
Like,
it's like how do you
bruh.
actually deal with it? Like if me and you switch places right now, I'm folding every time, keeping it a whole stack, you know, like and I'll grow from that. But like right now, how does Gucci deal with it? You know.
Ooh. Baddies, bro. Baddies.
Baddies on baddies, man. Like even sometimes I see your stories, I'm like, God damn, Gucci's so composed, man.
Nah. Because like, I'm just like chilled out, bro.
Yeah,
You try to like figure it out,
Yeah.
you know, but it's like, there's nothing to figure out.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how to deal with them.
Yeah.
I'm learning as I go. You do? I'm learning as I go. Just don't get lost in the sauce.
Yeah, it's hard, but
It's hard, but you know what I mean?
yeah, muscle flex,
You think?
flex.
It's hard, but
Yeah.
it's cool. It's cool. But yeah, bro. We ran out of topics.
No. I was gonna ask you like, what's the end goal for you? Cause I see you stepping, like I see you climbing, like as I'm like, cause you know like grow up with like your cousin or whatever, you know. So I've watched you grow. What's the end goal for Gucci? Like where can we see you in 10 years? 10, 15, maybe 5 this year? Cause also you just did what was it like? You brought some artists down, or you work with a lot of artists, you know, and that was getting sold out. DLT. Yeah, DLT.
The
What was
brand.
that? You know.
So they do like events in the UK.
Oh.
So it's just like different things, but testing different waters, like bringing them here, like mixing that with this, or just like attaching that brand to this to kind of like add a different flavor to it. Just like expand. Remember I was telling you like thinking of that next strategy to like go from like small cap venues to bigger venues. Did you come to the recent one in Sydney?
Nah, I've stopped myself from. I'm back soul searching, man. You know?
Yeah, oh, you back.
Yeah,
That's
back
cool,
on
bro. That's cool.
personal development. So
I salute that.
I've
I
banned
salute it.
myself.
I
You
salute
want
it.
to see me to Promised Land? That's my
salute it.
final.
I salute it, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was mad, bro. Like a big venue, bro. Like fucking like super sold out. Just like 10 years from now, bro. Hopefully doing still in shape,
Yeah.
selling out bigger venues.
Yeah.
Definitely will, not try, will.
Yeah.
We'll sell out bigger venues, bigger capacities, more tours around the country, festivals. You know what I mean? It's possible.
Have you done any festivals?
Not yet. Soon.
I reckon festivals will go off.
Is that like your end goal, like to like doing festivals maybe?
Yeah, in terms of events, but yeah, 100%. That's like every promoter's dream to run a mad festival.
I just came from a festival.
You know?
I just
Yeah.
came from a festival. Lost Paradise. It's like a 4-day festival. Have you heard of it?
I heard it. It's just in like the bush, eh?
Yeah.
How is that?
Oh my goodness, that shit was amazing.
Were you on shrooms and shit or not?
No.
Yeah? Did you pop?
No. I don't
Yeah?
do anything. I'm like you, man. Stay sober. You know, I've been sober like 4 years.
That would have
now.
been good.
Yeah. But like, there was like this feeling like maybe this would be so much better if I was off the shrooms, LSD, one of them drugs, you know. But you know, I kept my composure, you know, not trying to do anything, you know. But it was like I could see you doing something like that, you know. But I've seen the trouble. Like, oh my goodness, these guys have to get like actual like what's it called like damn near like a hospital
Yeah.
in the festival. You need police on site.
You need police.
You need all this
Medicals.
stuff, medical,
Yeah.
this, that.
Securities.
And I was like, damn, like I respect people who do this. And I like when I was doing that, I'm like, I wonder what, like, you know, I could see Gucci doing something like this, you know, in the future, you know.
Yeah.
But it comes with a lot. Oh my goodness, you're down millions just doing that, you know.
Big M's, bro. It's a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
You're dealing with like 50 artists from overseas,
Yeah.
bro. you're dealing with like however thousands of people, medicals, police, it's paperwork, like
food, this, that, people not leaving,
but that's
people doing drugs.
That's the stuff you gotta prepare for, you know. It's what comes with it.
Yeah.
So you have to accept it. How you gonna do it? Maneuver. You keep it pushing. You get me?
Yeah.
But yeah, bro.
And with that, we're not done. With that, when do you know it, like when do you know enough is enough? Do you see yourself having children? Any of that? Like when will Gucci be satisfied?
With
when, like, what do you need for you to be like, you know what?
I need 100 M's, boy. I need 100 M's skis. You know? Yeah, bro. Just like set myself up, bro. You know? When I'm set up, when the people's are set up, I guess that's when you can kind of like you hit the goal, but you kind of like get complacent. You know what I mean? Because right now it's just trying to make it out of the, you know?
Yeah.
Just like ground zero.
What if like the baddest girl comes up to you and she just knocks you out the park, you know? Because hey, as the venues get bigger, the girls get badder.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
You know?
That is true.
Yeah, that is true. You know, more
but
eyes.
The discipline gets stronger.
Yeah.
You dig?
Like right now, Lotto pulls up to one of your events. So I know you're.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Now, yeah, bro. That's a good one, but when the venues get bigger, the girls get better.
That's it. Like that's true, you know. Like
nah, I'll be alright.
Cause even with me, like I'm on like say like a chase, just like you know. And it's like sometimes I gotta come to a place where it's like, am I doing too much? Where do I, you know, when do I stop? When do I call it quits? When do I, you know, like, do you forget about family sometimes doing this? How do you, like, you know, checking up on your moms, checking up on this, you know, you have siblings. How do you stay in touch when you're always flying? Even with me, you know, I got boys, you know. Yeah. When I'm doing like certain stuff, it's hard to reach out sometimes, you know. So it's like, when do you just like stop and sometimes get back to, like, you know, like check in with your folks, you know? Because even with me, like, sometimes I go MIA on everyone, you know, and it's just for me time. But it's like I forget sometimes because I love being by myself, you know. So
yes, man.
How do you deal with that, you know? Something like that.
I don't know, but maybe just try to like find the right balance at the right time. Like let's say, for instance, see the call I was getting before. So I got a nephew, and like I try to tap in with him like casually, because they're young nigga and shit, and his dad is back in Africa. So it's like, how can I be a role model for him often? Because he's still young and shit. You know, us back in the day, we never had none of that shit.
Yeah, most definitely.
So it's like, how can I be that for him while he's still young? So when he grows up, he's like, yeah, at least my uncle was like sick kind, you know? Yeah. So it's like prioritizing that. Shit like that, but just keeping that in the back of the mind while chasing the mission. Stuff like that. So it's just like, it's a sacrifice, but you know, like I went missing for 4 weeks, but I wasn't at the Christmas barbecues or none of that. But it's just what happens. It comes with the territory. So I don't know when enough is enough, but we'll see when them M's hit. Maybe I answer you then.
No, most definitely. No.
But I think I might have to come backstage with you on the IO event.
Yeah, pull up, but I don't know if you would like me then, because I'm like mad, like stressed out on the day.
But he's just
I'm like running around, you know.
And you have a good way of dealing with like the street guys too, you know. Hey, kick back, you know.
Yeah, it's like keep it cool, bro. Because again, at the back of my mind, I'm like, one little thing
and
I'm gonna deal with so much.
And
it's like, look at all these like people that like came out, have fun, and you know. So it's like, keep it cool, niggas. Keep it cool. None of that crash out shit. And that's what I always like I said before, but get rid of that area mentality, because it affects everyone, literally. Because let's just say you guys come to my event, you do something, right? It fucks me up. It fucks the perception up. Like, oh, look at these guys. Look at them. These people. Look at these people. You know? All because of the thinking, like, oh, I'm just gonna crash out. I'm gonna say cunt. Nah, bro, you're not. Like, relax, you know? shit like that. But so I'm always like on edge. So yeah,
I feel you, man.
I
With
don't know if
that,
you want to hang with me on the day.
yeah.
I don't mind.
No,
man.
we'll take it out one time. We gotta
We'll
dig
check it
out.
out, yeah.
But yeah, like with
But
that, man, I
the
just
bo-
want to give you a file. So you
Nah,
want to say
appreciate
something?
it. But well, I was gonna say like the boys have been improving, but you know, everyone has been behaving. Like they're getting it together. I see like some of the boys are following God more. I don't know what the whole thing is about, but I respect it. You know, that stuff like that. But the little improvements, it creates like impact in the community, and then it spreads. Next thing you know, everything is all good. Because Asper, we like literally the majority, the Sudanese, you know, and we basically like kind of like run every industry,
Yeah, most definitely.
models, like sports, events, you know, we're majority of the crowd.
Yeah, we're coming up, man.
We're
Watch
coming
out
up.
for us, man.
Yeah, we're there, but we just
Yeah.
gotta maintain that
Yeah.
at a good level and get rid of the little stuff, like
Yeah.
the little
Mhm.
violence, the
Yeah.
this, get rid of the ego, get the shit out the way, and we're gonna skyrocket, bro. Straight up.
Yeah. With that, definitely get you back, but I definitely want to give you your flowers, man. You're an inspiration to like a lot of people, you know, and you know, like you're actually like one of the people I can say is like a role model in a way, you know, like you're doing something that a lot of people. You, Eamon, shout out my boy Eamon.
Man,
You guys are like, you know, like I would say like you're front runners, you know, just doing something different, you know, finding your niche, you know, and you know, like we appreciate niggas like you know, you're
Nah,
a good
for sure.
bloke.
Respect,
Yeah.
boys. Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
Man.
the corners out.
Make sure you follow, like, and subscribe.